Since 2000, the Dallas Cowboys are notorious for choking in the playoffs with a 3-8 record in the last 22 years. This has led good players to have little to no success in the playoffs, like Tony Romo having the highest career passer rating, 97.1, of any quarterback that has not won a Super Bowl as a starter. And since America's team is on track to make the playoffs once again, I thought it'd be a great time to make this video. I'm going to be breaking down all the Dallas Cowboys playoff chokes since 2000. 2003 wild card round against the Panthers.
ABC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In 2003, the Dallas Cowboys were coming off 3 5-11 seasons in a row, but turned it around and made the playoffs with a 10-6 record. They are in the wild card round against the 12-5 Panthers. It wasn't a good start for the Cowboys as the Panthers jumped out to an early 7-0 lead with this huge play right here, and after that, it was all downhill for the Cowboys. This is the only playoff loss for the Cowboys since 2000 that I wouldn't label as a choke, but it was an embarrassing loss for the Cowboys. Carolina just kept racking up the points, and Dallas just couldn't do anything about it.
Keep it on the ground, and Davis is going to spin to the outside and go in for the touchdown. Mario Edwards, the last guy to in yards receiving. The long. And making the catch for the touchdown is Steve Smith. 32 yards as they go to work on Newman again.
It wasn't until the 11th drive that the Dallas Cowboys were able to put up anything but a field goal, but by then it didn't matter.
And Carter's going to run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Quincy Carter. But the Panthers are going on.
2006 wild card round against the Seahawks. The Cowboys finished the regular season 9-7 to secure a wild card spot and ended up playing the Seattle Seahawks. The game started off slow as the first quarter ended with a 3-3 tie. In Tony Romo's first playoff start, towards the end of the second half, he found Patrick Creighton, who plowed his way into the end zone for a Cowboys touchdown to take the lead at half. Seahawks came back though midway through the third quarter. Hasselbeck found Stevens for a touchdown for Seattle to regain the lead, but Dallas worked some magic and came right back.
Come on with his defense, kickoff from Brown, taken by Miles Austin from the 7. Miles Austin with a big run back down the sideline, out in front of the Cowboy bench, and Miles Austin will take it all the way in for a 93-yard kickoff return touchdown.
No flags. And the thing, we talk about momentum changers. Here's a wedge. You slide the wedge to the left. They because the ball goes to the left, they slide the wedge. He gets right in behind the wedge and hits that thing. Miles Austin at a point right here into the wedge, now through the wedge. Now it's just Miles.
Dallas then extended their lead to 20-13 with just over 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but their luck turned against them.
And the pass out here to Glenn, and Glenn's going to lose the ball, but is it going to be saved before it goes out of bounds? And they're going to say yes for a touchdown. Kelly Jennings knocked the ball loose. Michael Boulware winds up with it. And before anything is over and done.
Seattle, number 51, his left foot is touching the sideline when he contacts the ball. This puts the ball out of bounds behind the goal line. It is a safety. Dallas is not charged with a timeout.
Yep, he saw it the same way.
The Cowboys caught a break with a safety, obviously being better than a touchdown, but the Seahawks still got the ball.
Sean Alexander.
They empty the backfield on first down with 4.5 to go. Hasselbeck. Deep over the middle. Stevens, touchdown. Jeremy Stevens to put Seattle back up on top, and they'll go for 2 over Roy Williams.
This right here might be the biggest Dallas Cowboys choke of all time. Tony Romo drops back, finds a man, but he's inches short of the first down, and there's under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the Cowboys are down by 1. They review the play a bunch of times. They still conclude that the Cowboys are short of the first down, and they elect to go for a potential game-winning field goal, and I think everyone knows what happens next.
Here in Josh Brown. Meanwhile, here's Gramatica. Romo holds. 19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan Babineau. Amazing.
Unbelievable.
crazy is this?
There is nothing automatic in football. Oh, the ball just slipped out of his hands.
Yep.
It was a good snap. And he went to put it down, and it just slipped.
The Cowboys did end up getting the ball back, but with a super small amount of time, and ended up losing their second wildcard game in a row. Poor Tony Romo. 2007 divisional round against the Giants. In 2007, the Dallas Cowboys won the division and secured a bye week with a 13-3 record. And we're up against the Giants, who just beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wildcard round. The Giants struck first, taking an early 7-0 lead, but the Dallas Cowboys came right back and exchanged a touchdown to tie the game up 7-7. Dallas then took the lead 14-7, but then Eli dragged his nuts all over the Dallas defense right before halftime to tie the game up at 14. Then after a Cowboys field goal, the Giants retook the lead 21-17, and that would be the end of the scoring for the game. In the last minute of the game, Romo and the Cowboys had a great chance to win, but Romo was intercepted in the end zone, the only turnover in the game, and they lost to the Giants in the divisional round after beating the Giants twice in the regular season. 2009. The Cowboys won the division again and took on the Eagles in the wild card round after their 11-5 season. The Cowboys dropped their nuts on the Eagles after winning 34-13. The game was never even close. It was great for the Cowboys to finally get a playoff win, as they hadn't won in a while, and for Romo to get his first. But sadly, the divisional round would continue to haunt the Cowboys, as the next week they'd have to travel to the Twin Cities to take on Brett Favre and the Vikings. And in this game, Brett Favre returned the favor, plopping his big old sack on the Cowboys, as they were only able to put up 3 points in their 34-3 loss to the Vikings.
For their front four, they don't have to bring extra people. Favre lets it go downfield, pass caught, touchdown, Rice. On first down, Favre fakes the handoff. Ducks under pressure, hits Rice, who's got his second. On third down, Favre backpedaling as he lofts it for Rice. How good is that combo? That's their third of the day. Touchdown, Vikings. Play action, Favre, end zone, Shenko. How about another? Touchdown, Vikings.
Another embarrassing blowout loss for the Cowboys, and sadly the Vikings went on to lose to the Saints in overtime in the next round. 2014. After a 12-4 season and winning their division, they took on the Lions in the wild card round. And as a Lions fan, I'm still pissed about this, and I really don't want to review it, but I'll quick go over it. Everyone knows the Lions have won a playoff game since the dawn of Christ, and in this game they got up to an early 7-0 lead, and it was looking pretty good. They then extended their lead to 14, and it was looking even better. Then midway through the fourth quarter, the Lions up by 3, I believe on a 3rd and 6. The Dallas Cowboys were called with a pass interference, and obviously it's pass interference, but then the refs picked up the flag and took away the penalty for whatever reason. It's never happened before. And yeah, then the Lions lost. The Cowboys were then up against the Packers in the divisional round and had a 21-13 lead towards the end of the third quarter.
Rodgers with a pass to Adams. What a throw. Adams inside the 10. Touchdown. Looking left, now right. Now end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers.
After Rodgers took his lead back because he owns the Cowboys on 4th and 2 from just past the 30 with just under 5 minutes left of the fourth quarter, Dez Bryant made an insane catch, and everyone knows what happens.
4th down and 2. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Dez Bryant. They're going to mark him inside.
But the thing was, it wasn't a catch.
88 to contend with the 6'2" Dez Bryant. You see how high he gets to go up and make a play. I haven't seen anybody go up and make plays on balls in the air the way that Dez Bryant has. Wow.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain possession of the football during the process of the catch. The ball comes loose, hits the ground. Therefore, the ruling is an incomplete forward.
And after that, the Cowboys never got the ball back and lost in the divisional round once again. And Cowboys fans, you can cry all you want about that catch. Obviously, it's not a catch, but if you really think it is, you shouldn't have even been the ones losing in this game. It should have been the Lions losing to the Packers, not the Cowboys. 2016, the Packers again in the divisional round.
Free play. Rodgers. Touchdown. Second down and goal. Here is Montgomery. In time, Montgomery. No signal yet. Touchdown.
Packers off to a great start after the one.
Montgomery looking for his second, and he's got it. Dominance by the Green Bay Packers.
The Packers jumped out to an early dominant 21-3 lead, but the Cowboys somehow managed to come back.
Pereira, here is a first down play. Des Bryant welcome back to the game, out of bounds at the 40. Prescott, Bryant, hitting stride, Bryant, touchdown. They answer fast.
Well,
Rodgers had to pull it down. Now he goes for Cook inside the 5. Rodgers to his right, wide open, touchdown. And it's Cook who got him down there. End zone, touchdown, Witten. Bryant, touchdown. The Cowboys are 0 for 2 this season on 2-point tries. Prescott's gonna take it and make it tie game.
The Packers took the lead with a field goal to go up by 3, and then Dallas kicked a field goal to tie the game at 31, but left too much time on the clock for Aaron Rodgers.
Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete. The official, the second one, came in and overruled the other, Jared Cook, and with 3 seconds left, the Packers are going to have a chance to win it.
that is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The first official came down the sideline and said incomplete. The official from behind the play said the catch was good. A 51-yard try to win it, but a timeout is taken before the kick. This to send the Packers into the NFC Championship game. It is good! The Packers are moving on! Aaron Rodgers.
2018. The Cowboys went 10-6 and won their division again and found themselves playing the Seahawks in the wildcard round. They were down by 4 but took the lead 17-14 early in the fourth quarter. They then extended their lead to 10, and that was that. They beat the Seahawks and won their third playoff game since 2000. The Cowboys were then in the divisional round, this time against the Rams. The Rams took a 13-7 lead early, and sure, the final score was close and the score throughout the game was pretty close, but it never felt like the Cowboys were going to win.
Off the edge, Prescott throws and nearly picked. Gurley, lot of room, inside the 20, he is gone, touchdown, Rams.
The Rams were up 23-7 halfway through the third quarter, and the game was over. The Cowboys tried to make a comeback, but it was just way too late. Through the 5 seasons of 2014 to 2018, the Cowboys were in the playoffs 3 times, and all 3 of those times lost in the divisional round after winning their division in the regular season. 2021 wildcard round against the 49ers. This is going to be the last one, so if you enjoy my content, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and thank you for watching. Once again, the opposing team took an early lead on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys were not able to come back.
They toss it ahead. Juszczyk out in front. Throws the block. Mitchell to the corner. And the 49ers take it the distance on the opening drive for the from the pocket to the end zone and the touchdown. Amari Cooper. The Cowboys strike back. Debo follows his blockers and takes off inside the 10. What a run! Touchdown, San Francisco. On third down, open field ahead. Prescott sees it and takes it for the touchdown.
And then the famous choke happened where Prescott ran the ball and ran out of time.
Throw this inside or outside. This is not a good job by the Niners.
Schultz goes out at the 40.
You need someone, San Francisco, to get to the quarterback here.
Prescott takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out.
It will. They'll be able to clock this. They were planning for it. It's down. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, the official gets in the way. The game's over.
Gosh.
The game is over.
Oh, he did.
Sure about the call, though.
Well, this is where you can't set your own ball as a center. You got to give it to the ref. Dak Prescott should have looked and found the ref. You can't give it to your center. So watch the play right here. Dak, find the ref. You got to give it to him, not the center. And then that's just, they were a little too risky. You said right when I played, Jim, you called it. This is very risky. Wow, I am livid if I'm a Cowboy fan and if I'm a Niners fan.
That's the end of the game.
The game is over. The game is over, and San Francisco survives and advances.
You called it.